I hope it didn't just log up.
Man, there's roaches crawling out of the transmission. And roaches are saying, boys, we better evacuate.
Hey guys. I know it's been a while. I haven't put a video out. Working on lots of stuff in the shop. 3 different Mustangs. Trying to get my paint room all finished up and cleaned out. Still working on the Impala. Every once in a while I got changed up just a little bit and get away from the shop and do something different for a day or two. So I bought this old Plymouth Duster. I can't remember if it was the end of last year or beginning of this year. But I ended up buying 3. I left one up there and sold it back to the guy. I brought one home and ended up trading it off, selling it. And then I sold this one particular to my buddy's wife. And when I bought it, the motor was locked up. It's got a slant 6 in it. It was froze solid. So I pulled the plugs off of it, or out of it, and I pulled the rocker arm shaft off of it to make sure, you know, it didn't have a stuck valve keeping it locked, and it wasn't. It was just locked up. So I filled the thing plumb full of diesel and let it soak, and then I managed to get it to move back and forth about, I don't know, a 1/4 of an inch. So that gave me a little bit of hope. But here's the car. It is a 75 or 76 Plymouth Duster. And we have since, I sold it to them. And I burnt the starter up on it, getting it unlocked. It's unlocked now. It was hard all the way around, and finally, once it made a full revolution, the motor finally broke free. But then, you know, doing that, I burnt the starter up. So, after I sold it to my buddy, he's not going to leave this engine. I think this is a 318. It's got stuff sitting all over it now. We just leave crap laying everywhere around here. But I think he said this came out of I think he said his buddy pulled this out of like a 66 or 67 Dodge Charger. But he plans on putting a little camshaft in it, maybe a 4-barrel intake carburetor, and putting it in the Duster. But before he does that, I really want to see if we can get this thing running. I want to do a first start video. This thing's not been started in, I know, over 2 decades. I've known this car for a while. It's been sitting up on the mountain in a junkyard. But I actually pulled this car out of the junkyard in one of my videos. I'm on one of my YouTube videos. Y'all can go back and check it out. I was walking around the junkyard and I found this car and I made a trade. But, so it wasn't, after he put the starter on it, we got the motor spinning over. We wasn't getting no spark. And so he bought this right here, this little box. So we put that box on there, and when we did that, we was getting far to our coil. So we thought, now we got far, we're spinning, it should start. So we messed around with it probably 30 minutes, killed the battery, couldn't get it to do nothing. And finally, we decided to pull the distributor cap off to see if the rotor button was spinning, and it wasn't. What happened was the shaft froze up, and yeah, the shaft froze up, and it's got a nylon or a plastic gear that drives it, and it had just rolled the teeth over on the gear. So I pulled the distributor out, was gonna get a gear, and it was just barely stuck. I got it unstuck, and I actually took and rolled the teeth back over and filed them down a little bit, stuck it back in, and it actually spins now. I don't know how, but it's working. It's spinning. We've got one clip missing off the distributor, so the cap don't stay on very well. I don't know if it's in time. I need to check that. So I want to check the time, and I want to check, make sure it's getting far still. I'm gonna stick a battery in it. He's got the keys with him. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run a wire from the battery over to the coil, and then I'm just gonna cross it over right there on the little solenoid, and let's see if we can get this thing running. Like I said, it was stuck. Chances are all the rings is stuck in it, but you never know, it may fire off. All right, I got some wire I think we can use to run some hot over to the coil. It should work. So there's some wire. Get this plug out. Make sure we're on top dead center, because when we was trying that night, it wasn't really doing anything. The weird thing is whenever we was whipping it over, it wouldn't hit. As soon as you let off the key, it would hit. So that's kind of weird. And I'm not sure that I'm even going to be able to do it this way, because it's got that lock on it over there. But we're going to try it and see. Wish I had the key to it. I wish I had points, really. If I had points distributor, I'd really be able to fire it up. But we got what we got, so let's make do with what we got here. They holler at him and give him to bring me the key. Holler at his wife and tell her to bring me the key. Let me go get us a battery. I'll be right back. Somebody left some ketchup in here. Mice have been eating on some ketchup. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Alright. Well, I wish she left the key in it. Let me see if it's got the key in it. Nope. No key. Imagine that. John, buddy, I don't think nobody's gonna steal your car, buddy. Okay. Let's see if he'll turn over. We're gonna cross it out on the solenoid. I think this will work. I don't know. Oh. Not really a Dodge expert, so they'll let me know what I'm doing wrong. I'm pretty sure I can cross it right here. Somewhere. Oh, yeah. Now, how am I going to put my finger over the hole and cross it at the same time? That's going to be the next dilemma. I didn't even take the spark plug out, did I? Yeah, I did. I take the wrong plug out. I took the wrong spark plug out. Lord have mercy. Y'all probably seen me do that too. I ain't believing that. Took the wrong one out, fellers. That's number one right there. Well, we'll eventually get it right. Old Leaning Tower of Power. I actually videoed me and my dad trying to get this thing unlocked one night. And if I can find it, I'm going to try to put it in with this video. And I'm about positive that we actually videoed us, me and John, it breaking free and spinning for the first time, but I can't remember. I think we did. If I didn't video that, then I'm an idiot, because this thing was stuck tight. Okay. Now that plug's back in. Let's see if I can do this. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Reach over this car somehow. I can't even get my finger down in there. Come on, baby. Oh, there she was. I smell gas. I believe that piston's at the top. Let me see if I can find some lineup marks. Okay, Dodge people, tell me what this means. I see a mark right here on this pulley. There's a little indentation right there. So what's that mean? That can't be the lineup, right? I bet that's spot welds, yeah. There's a spot weld, there's a spot weld. I bet there was a tab welded right here, and there was supposed to be a lineup mark. I'm gonna say that's top center right there where she landed. I don't know if I can turn them over by hand or not. Nope. She's still pretty tight. let's see where our rotor button's pointing now. Let's see. So where's our spark plug wire we took off? Okay, so right here is number 1. No, that ain't number 1. This is number 1. Supposedly. Okay, let's see where our rotor button's pointing. Yeah, it's way off. Would it turn that much? Probably not. No, I'm going to have to pull the distributor out. Well, the good thing is I never put the bolt back in for the distributor. So I can pull it out and turn it pretty easy. Let's see, let's jump at 1 tooth. Now it's pointing it directly at number 1. I don't know which way it turns. I'm going to leave the bolt out so I can turn it whichever way I want to turn it. Oh, that might be a bad idea. The distributor might try to jump out. I don't know. Like I said, we've only got one thing to hold the cap on. Yeah, I better put that bolt back in. I think it's this one. They don't give you a whole lot of adjustment on a 6-cylinder. You play with the timing, so it's got to be pretty much on. Right on the money. Well, if the rotor button turns this way, clockwise, then that should work. But if it turns counterclockwise, then it probably won't work. So, now our next dilemma is trying to get far to this thing. How am I going to do that? Since he's got the key. Huh. How do I do that? I might have to go in there and do some Googling, fellers. Alright, I couldn't find nothing on Google, but I think I figured something out. I got to looking, and you got this ballast resistor right here. And I got to thinking, you know, there must be 12 volts going to the ballast resistor when you cut the key on. Then it must come out of the ballast resistor and go into this box, and then from the box down to your distributor. So, whenever you touch the wire to positive, listen. You can hear it popping far. So I think maybe I'm on to something. So I'll get right back to you. Alright, I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see it or not, but that definitely worked, I think, because I'm pretty sure it sparked. The spark plug, if you look right here. It's definitely sparking. I may have took some jumper cables to this battery because it's already sounding kind of weak. I'm gonna get this spark plug put back in, and the carburetor's all froze up, so we're not actually gonna be firing it up and driving it or anything like that. I mean, the valve cover's not even bolted on. It's kind of loosely put back together from where it was stuck. But I'll pour a little transmission fluid down in it. Well, no, I've already poured diesel and transmission fluid in it, so it should be fine. We could bump the compression up a little bit by pouring some transmission fluid in it, so that might be a good thing. I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. I ain't even gonna tighten this plug up all the way. This is just out of my, you know, for my curiosity. I just want to see if I can get to start. Probably not in time. Did the best I could do. Let's go get some gas. All right. Oh, come on, little car. I don't know whether to just pour gas right down in here. Try to do it that way, or just take the carburetor plumb off maybe. And just
something over it. I don't know. There's so much crap down in this. Well, I'm sure that flooded it to death. Just lay something over it to keep it from going wide open, maybe. Stick our wire in. I don't know. I think we need more juice. And the timing's probably in the wrong place. I wish I had a battery that spin this thing over like crazy. Probably start then. Okay, I got my truck hooked to it with jumper cables. Whether that's going to make it move faster, I don't know, but we need it to spin a little faster. I don't know if it needs any gas in or not. We're going to pour a little bit and see. Come on, car. It's hitting. That's a sign of life. Well, I pulled the carburetor off, and I heated the base plate, and I got the butterflies to move a little bit. I mean, you have to use pliers or vice grips to move it, but you can move it. So I'm going to bolt the carburetor down and open the butterflies just a little bit. Stop up any vacuum leaks I can find. Maybe that's hindering it a little bit. This thing's got a whole lot of things that's hindering it from starting, so I'm going to try to eliminate some of them. So that's got the carburetor. Like I said, I don't think I can move it with my hand, but maybe, I don't know. Trying to see, I don't know what that is. No, I don't think I can. Yeah, I can. So that's idle. Bring it up just a little bit. And there's a vacuum leak. We'll stop it up with something, a stick or something. Where I got it? It's been probably 20 or 30 minutes since I last tried it, so maybe it's cooled off enough. It's like it hits and it hits, it hits, and then it just quits. It's like it wants fuel. Maybe I need to try to hook up a fuel system here. I wish it would just start and just stay running for just a minute. Oh, everything is so rusty tight on this thing. There we go. Get this fuel line pointing up instead of down. Close enough. Well, you can blow in it. It's
ahead, son. Sir. Well, here's my jug I made. Holes in it.
I'm gonna hook it up right here. Oh man. Maybe it'll seal. We're gonna put this baby. Somewhere where to catch on fire. Fire, fire!
That should work, right? Y'all let me know if y'all think that should work. Y'all see it? Yep, y'all see it. Okay.
Fill it up with some gas. Should pour out everywhere. Oh, come on, really? Leaking like a sieve. Well, that ain't gonna work. Ready? It's a clamp. What's so rotten clamp on it? I swear, man, nothing works with this thing. I can't even make it get no fuel. Leave that seal. Well, we got fuel going somewhere. It just stopped. So the needling seat is working. How is that even possible?
That's crazy.
Pour a little bit in there.
This thing works, it'll be a miracle.
Okay. Let's hook the wire back up. What's the choke? Does the choke work? Oh, yeah. We got to choke this baby. Choke it to death. Come on, baby. Man, it wants to. I should know where to put the power at. Yeah, it's definitely sucking the fuel down.
Well, guys, there might be a part 2 to this video. I can't get to run. It'll try its best to start. And if I had a way to put my big Milwaukee 1/2-inch drive impact gun on that Hallmark bouncer down there, like if I could weld a bolt to the end of it down there, I'd put it on it to help it spin. Because that old Chrysler or Plymouth starter just ain't worth a duty. It only turns 1 speed and that's it. Slow. So I got the battery on charge. I stuck the other battery in it. She's on like, I don't know, 30%. It will hit and try, but that's about it. So I'm gonna let the batteries get all the way charged. Let the starter cool all the way back off. And I'll try it again. If not, there might be a part 2 to this video.
It was right there, man. It tried. Let's let the battery charge all the way up and we'll try again.
It will just take off and just spin a little faster. It would run.
Well, our battery's at 100%. I know it ain't gonna stay that way very long. I think our starters. Yeah, it's cooled off. It's still lukewarm, but it's cooled off. So let's try this again. You know, I don't know what to do other than just keep trying it. I'm new and I don't know what to do. think the guy told me this thing was parked since '94. It's a long time to be parked. And I just flooded it to death. Right. Come on, little car. You can do it. Man, it's just like, man, that battery has drained all the way back down. That's my problem. I don't have a good battery. Man, it's just right there. Maybe it wants more throttle. That's what we need to do, is just bottle feed it. Get killed doing this. If it would just take off and run for just a minute, it would start every time from now on. Come on, baby. Maybe the distributor moved. All right. Plan B, C, D, E, F, G. I've made 24 volts. Let's try that. At least I think I made 24 volts. I didn't blow up when I hooked them together. So, it's either gonna run or it ain't. I don't know. Probably gonna fry something. At this point, I really don't care. I just want to run. I want to hear it run. Dang, that scared the crap out of me. Oh! My door she fired right up that time. Lord have mercy. My God, starter don't like that 24 volts. If I can just choke it and run it. Lord have mercy. This thing's running, y'all. I can just keep it running. Man, that 24 volts is where it's at. Man, it just locked up. My God. She's a smoker. I hope it didn't just lock up. Let's try it again. The distributor cap probably fell off. No, it's on there. Sounded like it was timed too slow. Try her again. Lord have mercy. Baby wants to run. I better throttle her down. Lord have mercy. See if it'll idle. We're starting to get a little bit scary. Baby's turning some RPM. I bet my neighbors are thinking, what has he done now? Can't close the choke, it won't let me. About to adjust this out. Ain't got no accelerator pump, it's gone. She's a runner. There we go. Come on, baby. Probably out of gas. Put some gas in. I don't start it on what to do, 24 volts. He says, give me a break. Roaches crawling out of the transmission. And roaches are saying, boys, we better evacuate. Something sounding a little fishy. I think the exhaust is a little stopped up. Come on, baby. Timing's too slow. Let me play with the timing a little bit. These come on around and it can't. Hey, it's pretty cool. You know, maybe it ain't too slow. Maybe it's too... Let me go back this way with it. Let's try that, see what it does. Where'd my screwdriver go? There it is. I need my key. It probably won't do nothing now. It's running good. Look at that. I ain't believing that. It's good. My goodness. I hear fluids coming out. Oh, the transmission's trying to start pumping. Boys, that right there is about to blow my mind. I was hoping it would idle. She ain't gonna idle though. We're gonna catch a fire if we don't let her shut her down. There's leaves everywhere. On the manifold. I hate to burn her car down. I said there's leaves all down in the manifold, the exhaust manifolds. So I might have quit while I'm ahead if I catch something on fire. But hey, she's a runner, guys. Look forward to part 2 and we'll see if we can get this thing where to move under its own power. There goes to show you. Just don't give up. Just keep at it.